Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my first video in this, my new YouTube channel. This is the third time that I tried to make a YouTube channel. The first time was about cryptocurrency. The second time was about real estate market. And this third time is about cryptocurrency. One more time. Look like I'm extremely passionate about it. And now for the topic for this first YouTube video is about a project that I used to have back in 2021. I started in 2021. I stopped it. Then I don't know if eventually one day I'm going to continue or pass it down to somebody else to continue doing it. I did saw one NFT was NFT uh, project, and I kind of back in 2021 I make a lot of money. I make a good amount of money with cryptocurrency, and I chose stop doing this project. Unfortunately, 2022 bear market, I lost 70% probably or even more of the money that I make in 2021. Happened because kind of lack of experience, no mentor, and that is the life of investing. Anyway, and this project at the end, selling NFT is not that easy. Require a lot of marketing and require sometimes even sketchy behavior. Like there are people that put the cryptocurrency that they create in OpenSea, for example, in any other places, and they create multiple um, cryptocurrency wallet addresses, and basically you buy and sell your NFT to yourself because you have access to 20 wallet, and with your own money you buy your own NFT multiple times. What happened with that is that you're going to artificially increase the value of your NFT. Eventually you will put it, you will leave it basically in that place that you were selling your NFT. Then when somebody come and start looking at your project, your NFT, and one of the key factor, of course, if you're going to buy a piece of art, you would like to have some kind of warranty experience or some way to measurement if there is a possibility to sell that piece of art down the road. Then basically when you go and check that, you will see that yes, effectively people are buying and selling that art. Then anyway, it's not people the one that are buying and selling, is the same person, and you get into that scam. Anyway, NFT is, if cryptocurrency is risky and crazy, if cryptocurrency are kind of like in the extreme on the of the investment curve of the highest risk that you can take, NFT are in another level beyond that. Then I stopped this project and I said, forget about. I am happy working, investing, trading, and I like art. I love visiting museum, but forget about making art. But anyway, in this video, I just want to share with you a little bit that I know about NFT. If you have any question, feel free to comment in the description of the video, and of course, I will go over that. I will have Q&A question to answer, because that is what I want to do. That is what I am doing this video. Let me here kind of like read or let you know basically what is this project about.
Art is unquestionably one of the purest and highest elements in human happiness. It trains the mind through the eye and the eye through the mind. As the sun colors flowers, so does art color life. John Lubbock art and history have a way of intertwining themselves in the most beautiful way. Some of the most impactful historical events have been captured in one art form or another. The unveiling of art pieces themselves throughout time are historic events in their own right. We study history, art, and like John Lubbock said, they are unquestionably intertwined to demonstrate and remember human life. This project is created not only to admire and be in awe of wonderful masterpieces that are already ingrained in our mind's eye, but to always remember and rejoice life, where we are, where we came from, and where we are going as a human race. From the highest Alps to biggest reefs, from the fall of Rome to the first skyscraper to tower in New York City, we will remember in the purest way possible. History by art.
Then, basically, to put it simpler, what I did was I got a classic pieces of art with more than 7 years of existence, older than 7 years. Why? Because copyright law go till 70 years. Any piece of art that is what I know. I am not a lawyer, but any piece of art that is older than 70 years old, there is kind of no copyright about that piece of art. Basically, no copyright from the author. I don't know about copyright about the actual current owner of the art. But anyway, so far I didn't get sued. I didn't make a lot of money over this anyway. Then basically what I want is to um, try to keep the memory of famous painter every day. And it's history by art because every day, of course, we commemorate the death and historical event in human history. Now, when I found that today's day, let's say August 26th, some famous artist die, I get a piece of art of that famous artist, and I mm, choose the one that I like, and I just mint it in the engine network, and I make an ERC1155 NFT, and I also add some description, and I meant this description in the NFT, which means the NFT will have the date of the piece of art. In this case, I made this piece of art on October 11 or October 10th. I don't know why I think that I make it October 10th, even though I post on October 11th, because was the birth date of this, the commemoration of this artist. Then I write down this after reading a little bit about it. No AI back in 2021, AI didn't exist. Then this is basically what I made. To many date, I go in consecutive order. I make one of these pieces of art to commemorate this author. That is, for example, this one. The name is Harvested Holding Her Sickly is the name of this thing by John Baptist. Then I just was a commemoration of John Baptist, who was born in July 16, and I made the NFT on July 16. Yeah, exactly. Like to commemorate the eternal existence. Why to commemorate the death? People don't die because if you left art, if you left a legacy behind you, you basically don't die. You just come to existence. Impossible that any other human being can make this piece of art. Was unique, is unique, was made for an unique human being that live in this planet in Earth between the people of their generation, and just that is the whole idea to commemorate. And the funny thing, when you make art, when you make an NFT, the date of the NFT is locked, the address, the person on the address that meant the NFT, the network. Even though I mean, you can switch and bridge NFT from network to network, but the key is unique because in 2021 nobody make a copy of this piece of art commemorating the 260th birthday of Luis Leopold Bogi. Then that is what I saw special about this. Sometimes I make some editing. This art, I remember that this is two separate, I mean, actually three, one, two, three separate pieces of art that commemorate um, an historical event. Then I put here a phrase of Abraham Lincoln: those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. And because it was slavery and was related to that and historical event, this is the description of those historical events. I don't know if I will have any kind of engagement with this topic, this YouTube video, but I can put a link maybe to this Facebook page, and people can read about all these historical events. At least somebody that like art and history, or I can make a YouTube video and put the computer to read each one of these description. But anyway, this was my cryptocurrency project. I kind of put a couple of things here together. In the right hand side, Korea, United States, United Nations. In the left hand side, Communist Nation, North Korea, USSR, current Russia, I mean, let's say USSR, and the Popular Republic of China, and the Korean War, how horrendous was. Hernica, this painting is not about the Korean War, but it's a famous painting. I think that is from Picasso. I don't know. That commemorate the Korean War. And that's it, basically. These are the piece of art. Nice editing here. Galileo Galilei and Bitcoin, like the center of the universe, maybe. Then done. About this art collection, I was only able to sell one. I only sold one. This one. This one was sold. Somebody bought it. I don't know who that person was, but I'm sorry that your piece of art is not worth more than 150. I think that I used to sell it for 100, $150, something like that. These pieces of art hold inside five token of engine token. My idea always was, if the engine token go up in price, the person can the melt the NFT and choose and take the decision what you're going to keep, your engine token or keep your NFT. NFT have the intrinsic value of the five engine token that are locked inside the NFT. That was one of the ideas. I said, dude, no matter what, if you care about the project, if you don't care about the project, if the project succeed, if the whole project nobody buy it, it is not valuable, which is the fact so far. I haven't done marketing basically. This um, Facebook page. I also make a X page and an Instagram page, because the issue with NFT. I don't know who are you, the person that is watching this video, but the issue NFT, if that NFT require a lot of marketing, a lot of marketing. I'm not a fan of marketing. I'm not a fan of pushing thing down the throat of people. If something have value, people will buy, but because they will buy it. If you don't see the value in something and something have the value, let's say Bitcoin in 2013, 2010, 2012, okay, I mean, even in 2020, screw yourself, dude. You deserve don't own it if you don't see the value. Now, something funny happened. I came here to Jumpet Network. I used to sell my NFT there, and voila, this is what happened. I saw, oh my god, I lost all my NFT, even though I know that everything is in my wallet. With I have not lost my um, the private key of my wallet. And I saw, oh my God, what I will do with this. Let me take a look and trying to figure out how I find my NFT. Then I went to a website that I hope to find, because what happens is that the engine network migrate, and when the engine network migrate, the consequence of the migration was that some of the token, some of the NFT kind of got lost, or there was some confusion about that. Here we are. Instead of the engine jump network, this was the previous network where I used to mint the NFT first. The price of Ethereum back in 2021, for those that were not present in the market back at that time, I used to pay $40 for Ethereum transaction. I used to combine my Axie Infinity token and NFT with a friend of mine and do the transaction of selling or minting the NFT or whatever, in order to help him. He had way less money than me. And I told him, okay, dude, send me the token through inside. I think the apps Infinity video game have inside a way to transfer token and transfer NFT between people, whatever would be the case. I don't remember that well. Then he transfer, I do the transaction using the smart contract of Axie Infinity. I pay $40 for the transaction, and I give my friend his token, the price, the USDT, whatever, love, potion, love, whatever token, whatever was the case. And I used to help him doing that, which means minting NFT used to cost $40 back in 2021. Ethereum network have coming a long way and have been improving a lot, a lot, a lot. I do remember back in 2017 when the crypto kitty, oh my god, I have to write down this. I lost this. Let me see if I remember this. Okay, now I got some little tiny trouble here. I gotta pause this video because, of course, guy, I'm sorry, I cannot show you the password of my wallet. Okay, here we are back. Then through this NFT, I click here. This is in my Facebook page where people supposed to come here, click here and buy my NFT. I show you already the jumping network was not working. Engine network came through a breach, whatever, upgrade. I think they still an ERC20 token compatible network, but they are not a smart contract inside of Ethereum or something like that. I used to invest in Engine token. I don't do it no more. But anyway, the Engine JobNet IO didn't work. I got scared. I lost my NFT. No, because I say, okay, then I will find them here. I came here, I put in my wallet. Okay, my wallet is connected, and voila, on sale, nothing on sale. Own, I look like I own nothing. I'm poor. Okay, cool, congratulations. Create. No, thank you. My time creating NFT is gone. By the way, let me tell you something. The fact that I didn't succeed using engine, NFT, etc., was my personal case, whatever. But just letting you know, I don't want to make the video about that. Maybe if you want, I can waste a little bit of money um, minting some NFT. But I can go here with you and make an NFT, or you just NFT. I don't going to put this in the description. NFT.io, and you come here and you create NFT. There is too many places where you can create NFT. My key is like try to create NFT in multiple places, diversify multiple markets. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the point of the matter, that is how you create offers. I'm not selling nothing. I'm not offering nothing. And activity, zero activity. And I said, okay. Oh my goodness. What the hell am I gonna do? No problem. Relax, Jose. I come here. I put my in ethscan.io. For those who don't know what is ethscan, Ethereum scan.io is a website that you can put here your hash rate, your block number, whatever. I always put the address of anything. Well, hash rate, it depends of when your cryptocurrency get lost from one exchange to your wallet or whatever. You freak out. You just put if it's an ERC20 token or anything like that that is in the network with Ethereum. If you will use it, you will use the scan of other website that scan other network. So please don't come here to check a transaction of Cardano, Solana, or BNB. This is only for Ethereum and Ethereum assets, smart contract, anything but it's inside Ethereum. Well, anyway, I put the address, I put it here, and the address show me that yes, voila, my NFT exists. My NFT are there. Here we go. And I said, okay, let me see what is the the shape of my NFT. And I look at that and I say, voila, it's the same as I made it. I said, okay, what else? Oh my goodness, this is amazing. When I meant the NFT, the jumping network, the engine network didn't mess up this part. That is like a description of what this represent, and I did like it together. Um, that's it. This is what is going on. I didn't lose my NFT. I didn't lose NFT. I didn't lose my private key. And now, interesting thing here, you can click in these three places, for example, and you can put your NFT on sale in other places. Here we go. OpenSea. This is my wallet address, and these are my NFT. The OpenSea get the information of what is going on in this wallet address because I connect it. I connect my MetaMask, the same one that I just have to re-enter the password. I put my MetaMask again, and these are my NFT. I can sell them. I don't feel like selling them no more. For me, this is probably these two were not part of the migration of the engine network. Whatever, I lost two. No big deal. At this point, I think that I don't going to continue this project. I don't care that much about my NFT. I'm going to keep the wallet, keep the private key, of course. And in the future, it will be a nice memory, a nice reminder that back in 2021, I give it a try to this. Well, guys, this is my journey. This is how my journey with NFT has been. Also, with Axie Infinity, I make kind of good money. I cannot make a video about that unless me just talking about because I cannot record. Maybe I can record some of the history of transaction of my wallet, the Axie that I bought, that I sold, whatever. But now I feel nostalgia, guys. Damn, I don't want to cry, but I feel nostalgia because when you have been since 2017, that is my case, even though I bought Bitcoin for the first time in 2016, and you're a person that just live basically minimum wage, trying to make ends meet, whatever, and cryptocurrency have done a lot for you. You have made a lot of money, you have lost a lot of money. Then it's interesting. There are memories and there are things, there are trades, there are arbitrage trades back at that time. Oh my goodness. I would like to be, I would give whatever to be part of those people that used to do trading in the Mongox Japanese exchange. If I am talking Russian with you guys, I'm so sorry that you were not investing back at that time. But anyway, you are now. You are now. You are learning about cryptocurrency. You are learning about NFT. And this is what I can modestly share, humbly share with you. Any question, put in the comment section below. I'm sorry for being 24 minutes talking, but I cannot make it smaller. Any question, put in the comment section below. I will read, I will reply, and I will make Q&A questions, because for me right now, you, especially my first, second, 10th, first subscriber for this channel, would be extremely important people for me and for this channel. Thank you so much.